Exterior cabin. The car screeches around the house, kicking up dirt as it makes its turns. From under the car, a trail of gasoline spills, pouring over itself. A perfect circle. Interior cabin. Odette and Tommy look out the window as the car circumnavigates the cabin. Jared, retreating within, holds Candy on the couch.
What the hell is he doing?
I have no idea. Maybe he's trying to intimidate us.
Well, it's working.
Interior hospital room. Night. Roger Craig lays in a bed. An oxygen mask is attached to his nose and mouth. Paul steps to his bed and touches his arms. Roger opens his eyes. He acknowledges his son with a grunt and a gesture of his head. Talking is impossible because of the mask.
Dad, you're gonna be fine. The doctor said you're gonna be fine. No more triathlon, though.
Roger smiles.
I love you, Dad.
Roger reaches out and grabs his son's hand. Then he aggressively pulls him in, face to face.
Get him. You get him, the bastard.
I can't understand you.
Roger pulls the oxygen tube out of his mouth. He takes a labored, wheezy breath.
Kill your sister, you get him.
Dad, what do you want?
Oh, my son, you make that fucker pay. You make him live with what he did. You tell his friends, tell his boss. Don't let him walk away. Just don't follow him, torment him, just like he did to us, okay?
Paul puts the oxygen back in his father's mouth. He leans over and kisses his dad on the forehead. Walks out. Interior hospital. Paul walks over to his mother.
He seems all right. Let him sleep. He needs sleep too, Mom. I gotta go do something, but I'll come back tomorrow. I love you. If that reporter bugs you, you call the sheriff, okay?
Exterior hospital. Paul pulls out of his car. A few moments later, another car pulls out behind him, following at a safe distance. Interior cabin. The car continues circling the cabin. Tommy and Odette watch through the window.
He's gotta be up to something. I mean, how long can he keep this up? And for what?
Well, if he tries to come in, I'll blow him away with every bullet we've got.
On the couch, Jared holds Candy tightly. She is crying meekly.
If we don't make it out of here, I just need you to know I'm sorry. About Sonny, about how I've neglected you. I'm great at expressing myself on the paperwork, but when it comes to real emotions, well,
Candy puts her arm around his mouth.
I forgive you. Just shut up and hold me. And don't let me go ever. He can't take this away.
Exterior, rural street, night. Paul stops his car by his father's house. He goes inside. Gene parks his car a half block away. Paul comes out a few moments later with a gym bag and a shotgun. He throws them in the car, drives away. Gene takes off behind him. Exterior cabin. The circling car comes to a stop. 2 feet exit and walk alongside of it. Interior cabin. Tommy and Odette are joined at the window by Jared and Cindy.
what's he doing now? Why'd he stop?
Exterior cabin. A match ignites. A hand lowers it to the circle of gasoline. The flame takes off in both directions, igniting a circular inferno. It surrounds the cabin in seconds. Interior cabin. The four jump back from the window as the flame lights up the night.
Fuck, he's gonna burn us alive!
Exterior cabin. Behind the flames, Nathan sits on the hood of the car, watching. Through a window, he can see bodies moving about frantically. Yells and screams vibrate from within. He smiles. Paul skids up to a halt. He rushes out of the car. The cabin is already on fire. Nathan has disappeared.
Holy shit.
Paul runs toward the cabin, but a circle of flames keep him from getting too close. Smash of glass calls his attention to a window and a chair being pushed through it. Interior cabin. Tommy breaks open the window with a wooden chair. He turns to the others.
Let's go, we gotta get out!
Flames crawl up the frame and pour into the window. The heat sends Tommy flying backward.
Damn it, what do we do now?
Look, come over here.
Exterior cabin. Paul stands with a garden hose, pouring water all over the flames. Another car drives up from the road behind him. Its headlights are off as it pulls up off to the side behind some trees. Gene Silberman jumps out of the car, camera with a telephoto lens in his hands. He starts shooting rapidly with an automatic advancer. A series of still photos of the action. Paul with the hose, the cabin in flames, inside the window on Tommy and Odette, a close of Nathan. Gene lowers the camera, confused by the image in his lens. Interior cabin. Tommy, Odette, and Jared crouch by a window as water sprays everywhere.
Paul, watch out! He's out there!
Exterior cabin. Paul looks around, carefully, still dousing the flames. They are fading fast. He rushes to the door. A large tree branch is wedged between the doorknob and the ground. He kicks it loose. He pushes open the door. Odette runs into his arms.
Thank God you came. Thank God.
How did he get out?
Your guess is as good as mine. There's blood all over the ropes. I think he just ripped his hands out of it. We've gotta get out of here.
Alright, let's go.
The door to the cabin slams shut. They all turn toward it, trepidation.
Where's the gun?
Tommy hands it to Paul.
This has got to end right here, right now.
Paul goes to the door. He pulls it open. A body slams to the floor. It is Gene Silberman. Eyes stuck wide open in an anguished death stare. An electrical cord is tied tightly around his neck.
Oh my god! Is he?
A reporter who finally got his story. Stay here.
Exterior cabin. Paul jumps out and runs to his car. He opens the passenger door. The seat is empty.
Looking for this?
Paul turns to see Nathan.
Welcome back. We missed you. Things really started heating up around here while you were gone now. Drop the gun. Woo! I always wanted to say that.
Paul hesitates. He looks over to the cabin for
If they
support.
try anything, you die.
Paul tosses the gun to the
I
ground.
said drop the gun.
Paul tosses the gun.
Thank you. Now walk to the cabin and get inside. You hear that, friends? Don't try anything or Paulie here gets his chest blown away.
Paul walks to the cabin, Nathan pointing the shotgun right at his chest. The gym bag is flung over Nathan's shoulder. Interior cabin. Paul walks in, Nathan entering a few feet behind.
Everyone on the couch, come on. Get all close and cozy like good friends are supposed to.
They all sit together.
You kids amaze me, you know that? I had no quarrel with you. Why couldn't you just bury your friend and move on with your lives? Everybody else does. But no, you're different. You're special. You don't have to live with it. Is that it? You think you're entitled to some sort of immunity clause? Bad things don't happen to good people like you? I mean, come on, grow up. Losing your friend was a wound that would have healed with time. But now the next wound you suffer won't heal. I don't like killing this way. Way too messy. 5 people, a lot of blood, messy
This
motives.
is the best thing that could have happened to us.
Explain yourself.
Well, you were about to get away with murder. But after you kill us, there'll be no running away. Your blood is everywhere. There's so much evidence around here, there's not a chance in the world they won't get you this time. So maybe we finally got what we came for. Justice. Finally.
Nathan raises the shotgun even more assuredly.
Well, Paul, that's a very pretty theory, but that's not what's going to happen. You see, because after I kill all of your friends, I'm going to give you this rifle. Of course, you'll already be dead, but it will appear as if you lost control, shot your friends, then yourself, as the cabin you lit up burns to the ground. And after they spend months combing through the ashes, if there's even a shred of evidence pointing to me, I'll be so far gone that your inexperienced county sheriffs will never catch up with me. And I'll be free to do what comes naturally.
Well, your guess is as good as mine. I'll give justice another try. But I want you to do me first. You owe me that at least. I'll even make it look self-inflicted. The bag on your shoulder has a couple of handguns. The 45 is mine. That would be the one I'd do it with.
Yeah, I guess I do owe you that.
Nathan carefully pulls the bag off his shoulder. He reaches in and pulls out a polished new 45.
Sweet piece. Come over here.
Paul walks over to Nathan, shivering.
Cole,
Yeah, yes I am.
any last words?
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Now drop to your knees.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Tilt your head up.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Nathan keeps the gun pointed firmly at Paul's head. The shotgun is still held in his other hand, aimed at the others on the couch.
Put your hands by your sides. Open your mouth.
For thine is the power, and the glory, and the kingdom forever and ever.
Paul opens his mouth. Sweat pours down his face. He looks Nathan dead in the eye. Nathan pushes the gun inside.
You forgot to say amen.
Nathan pulls the trigger. A dull click, and then a knee, full force into his balls.
God
The shotgun
damn it!
flies.
Don't you ever load your guns?
Paul lays into Nathan, pushing him to the ground. They struggle, exchanging blows. It's a brutal fight. Nathan grabs the shotgun, but Tommy pulls it out of his hands. Nathan and Paul roll over on each other, punching, kicking. Nathan sinks his teeth into Paul's face. Tommy reaches into the canvas bag, pulls out a handful of shotgun shells. Nathan has maneuvered on top of Paul. He grabs a shattered glass lamp off the floor and wields it like a dagger. One hand is on the lamp dagger, the other is clamped like a vice around Paul's neck. Jared jumps around Nathan, struggling to pull him off, but Nathan's grip is like iron. The lamp dagger pressed against Paul's neck, pushing through the skin. Paul tries to push it away, but they are at a standstill. Nathan pushing deeper into Paul's neck, a centimeter at a time. Jared tries to separate them, to no avail. Tommy closes the shotgun with an aggressive click and levels it at Nathan. Jared obstructs his aim.
Enough! Jared, get off!
Jared turns, sees Tommy, and jumps off. Nathan doesn't respond, pressing the sharp glass deeper into Paul's neck. Blood is beginning to flow. The barrel of the shotgun connects with Nathan's head like a baseball bat, throwing him unconscious to the ground. Fade to black.